Ooh, I think we're going to go. Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, August 15th, 2024. I am the Echo, and I've got it going in two different places, so I just turned that off. I was running a little bit behind tonight, as you could tell. I think I got everything up and running. We'll see. Welcome into the Ken Stott Live Show with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Stott Live. We have William, we have Rich, we have one of the Jeffs, Great
John
Guy,
Williams said,
Sam,
"Hey Ken."
Mike Wojak. Hello, Mike, Chris Garrett, and Max. Or is that Max and Chris Garrett?
Max and Chris Garrett.
And we'll go with Max and Chris Garrett then. Hello, John. Hello, Tony, One Fish, and Rick Lakes. I apologize for being almost late. We were watching a corny movie called Terminal Error on, I think it's on Amazon. It had 3 stars in it. Michael Nouri, David Bussey, however you want to say his name, and the woman that played Deanna Troi on Star Trek: The Next Generation. I can't say her name. That was the only 3 stars in it. We had to stop it so we can go back and finish it once we're done with this stream tonight. It's so horribly predictable, it's not even funny. So, how's everyone tonight?
Okay.
Good. See if they've got audio going out. Good. Yep, audio is going out. You guys sound a little weak, yo. I'll have to watch the mixer. No, John, I am not in the Philippines.
John Williams said we are good.
Oh, cool. Good to hear, John. Thank you. It briefly rained on 13 for about 35, 40 seconds. We played 14, 15, and 16. No rain. We just teed off on 17 when it made up for the rain that was lacking from 13, 14, 15. We got soaked. Jake elected not to even finish the 18th hole. Me and the other guy, Steve, we played through the rain and didn't hurt nothing. I mean, no lightning, so play in the rain, I guess. But man, we got drenched. I mean, I could take my shirt and wring it and water would just pour down. But it was fun. Let's see, who did we lose? We lost somebody. Ghetto came in. Mike is here. Sam's here. Jeff is here. Max is still here. Greg is still here. But somebody left. I could go back in. No, Sam is still here.
Wintermute said, "Hey Ken."
Hello, Wintermute. I want to thank everyone for being here on YouTube as well as on the Zoom, homies. I really have absolutely nothing
John
for
Williams
tonight.
said it rained here all day. The yard is getting brown.
Should be getting wet, not brown.
Well, I can sit back in my computer again and got the air conditioner fixed.
Yeah, I seen the message. I when I came in here, I glanced.
Well, I misdiagnosed it last night. I have 2 outside units, and they're about the same size, but not exactly. And the one I thought was working last night was actually the downstairs instead of the upstairs one. So, but it sort of like similar thing when the motherboard goes bad. I had a bad capacitor. And the guy opened it up, took one look, and see that capacitor there, it's all bulged out. And so the unit wouldn't start.
And he actually fixed it for free?
No. They charged me a diagnostic fee. The capacitor and the labor to put it in were free because they got a warranty on all that. But I learned today the warranty does not diagnoses.
Ah, okay. So
I don't know how much it was. It was like, I don't know, $25 or $50, no more than that.
Oh, for the diagnostic fee?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Charge you for something.
That's not bad at all.
Well, when they sold it to me, they gave me a 10-year warranty on parts and labor. And I didn't explicitly ask, but I just kind of assumed when you got a 10-year warranty on labor includes diagnoses for me.
You would think, yeah. You would think.
But it didn't. But I'm getting 5 years of free inspections in the spring and the fall too. So And
Too
that would
bad they-
normally cost me about $400 a year. Because I've got the 2 units.
Mrs. K got an ad on Firefox just now. I caught it out of the corner of my eye. I still haven't gotten anything on Google, which is really weird.
Hasn't happened yet, but Chrome is updating the programming interfaces that allow add-ons to be
Yeah, I keep seeing things about that.
made. And when they update to the newer one, it'll make things like uBlock Origin harder to attach, if at all, because it won't allow them to do some things that Chrome uses to show ads.
Yeah,
Now,
I let him run
Firefox
over
is
there
good.
on hers.
Yeah, Firefox is going to keep both the old and the new APIs. So
Yeah, I may have to actually readjust the ads because she had ads that on Firefox had ads at the beginning, and we are 6 minutes in, and it just ran 2 more ads. That is not what I would consider at a moderate level. That's pretty doggone aggressive to me. To have them at the beginning and 6 minutes later have another set. And I'm going to watch when they pop up again to see what the time frame is and go from
I
there.
would think moderate for a half hour might be like 1 at the beginning, 1 at the end, and maybe 1 in the middle.
Yeah, I really need to look into that because I hear people saying you can set the ads. I have yet to figure out how to set the ads. If I can set them, 1 at the beginning and 1 at the end would be plenty. I mean, clearly I'm not doing this to make money. Hello, Ghetto. What's the thumbs up for?
I will move my camera. Don't move it.
I can't move your camera.
I see cracks developing in the lens.
Yeah, really. Needs a new motherboard. Told him yes. Okay. All right. Good. I thought maybe update it for Windows 7. I mean, does he use... John's talking about his neighbor's got a Windows 7 machine that he needs to fix for him.
Yeah.
I wonder if he gets online with that or not.
I'm still trying to figure out what kind of an AMD CPU I might want if I do a new build. I know what Jim recommended last night, but then I go and I look online and I find people who say some of those still have issues.
Right.
So I don't
Yeah.
know what the hell to think.
Got something on my monitor.
I just believe that is some people get on there and say things about it that are not true, and it's hard to figure out who's doing the non-truth and
Yep.
truth
Yeah,
about it.
that's a good point.
I pretty much decided I want AMD because I want all compute cores in this machine if I'm going to build it. I don't want any of the efficiency cores like Intel does. So
Yeah, I actually started moving some stuff today.
if I win the lottery, I'll buy a Threadripper. But not until 5,000 for a CPU.
Yeah, I think if I win the lottery, I probably am not building another computer. I don't know. All right, thank you, Tony. You just gifted a membership, and it doesn't tell us who it went to. Oh, John Aloy Sr. got it. Cool. It did tell me who it was. It just took a minute for it to populate. So that's good. John Aloy Sr., who shows up Fridays and Saturdays regularly. That's good. I really am happy when they go out to people that participate and show up into and on the program. Okay, good. That's a good idea, John. You might as well go ahead with Windows 11.
Lawn Dog, I didn't know fish grew square.
Are you guys noticing square chicken or round chicken is not available like it used to be? I really...
They used to make patties like that out of those things,
Right.
Square patties.
or round breaded chicken patties, in the freezer section at the store.
Yeah, they just process the chicken or a fish. The way they prepped it was in a patty.
And
Square.
my 5 that I just gave out went to people. I have no idea. I've seen the bottom one YOCSNAV. I've actually seen that name around. I recognize it. I don't know that I've ever seen that person on our community or in our community. Hello, Ski Man. He's in chat. What's today's the 15th? So
Tony Wallow said you're welcome. Ooh.
Well, today, all kinds of things are getting packaged not the same. I bought some thin sliced ham at Costco this week. It's got the same SKU number on it as the old one did. And the amount of ounces in is still the same in it. But they changed the shape of it and to make smaller slices. And the old one I could take one thin slice and fold it in about thirds and make a sandwich out of it. Like on a, say you take one slice of bread and cut it in half and you make a sandwich out of that. And these, they made them small enough that you're going to want to use 2 pieces, which means you'll go through it faster.
Rick Lakes just gave me a $15 super chat, to which I guess there's a new thing you can actually reply to it, because it said reply to the super chat, so I did. And I want to acknowledge this as well on YouTube. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. That's the first super chat I've gotten in a while, so that's cool. And they've obviously upgraded that a little bit to where you can do things with it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I got some things moved over. I didn't get up in time to see Doug. She wanted to go to the store at 1. Anybody want to take a wild guess what time we walked out the door? Just we were planning on 1 o'clock. Take a wild guess.
1:45.
Pit me. Pit me. Pit me.
I'm going to pick you into the waiting room. What's your guess, Ghetto?
2 o'clock.
Have you got cameras in my studio too? 2 o'clock. He is correct. Couldn't believe it. No, 4 o'clock. No, I was we actually teed off at 4 o'clock. I was amazed. We got home about 3:25-ish, and I very hastily unloaded the car, changed my clothes, and headed to the golf course. We had a lot of fun, but it was horrible. One of the 3 guys we played with was shooting like he's played professional golf. He was only 3 over on the front 9. He had 3 bogeys on the front 9. The rest were pars or better. He had 2 birdies as well. It was fun. Back 9, different story though. Karma caught up to him. It is Jeff Pearl. Everybody mark the time, 10:13. And place your bets on winning Mike. Hello, Jeff Pearl.
Hello.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Did you get a new system?
No.
5, 4, 3.
This one's going back when we get back from vacation. Yeah.
Where's vacation going to be?
Myrtle Beach.
Okay. Yeah, I think you'd mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Never been. South Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay. Never been. I think we're going to do
Super
one 3-day trip and then gear up for next year.
Oh, wow.
Jeff, do you stop at south of the border? It's right over the line.
I've been there a couple times coming back up from Florida and going down actually. Yeah, I've stayed there before.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach is a real touristy place. My wife's aunt lives there.
Oh,
And we
okay.
used to go there and visit her quite a bit.
I
Yeah.
think south of the border is in Dillon, South Carolina. I think that's the name of the town.
Is that a
Yeah.
restaurant, Chris, south of the border?
It was actually I really don't know what to call it. Just like a big rest stop thing.
Like Buc-ee's?
Well, I'm not kind of sort of, I guess, but
Okay. I know the reason I asked if it was a restaurant, there used to be a restaurant here in town called South of the Border. It no longer is in town, so I don't know if it just couldn't sustain the business and it went out of business or what. Chili today, hot tamale. Yeah, that's a pretty old one. That's a good one.
you can like buy fireworks and all that at south of the border and souvenirs and stuff like that.
Yeah, anything you want in Myrtle Beach, you got it. My wife's aunt's late husband owned a couple of recreation places there. There was one pirate themed thing you could go to. And he was a big real estate developer and had a finger in a lot of stuff there. But you name the restaurant chain, it's there almost. Fuddruckers is there. Say that 3 times real fast.
I haven't been in Myrtle Beach in years.
Okay. Wintermute is saying those are some of the signs that's south of the border.
What's
Well, on our vacation next year when we go east and then south, maybe we can swing through there and check it out. And somebody left, and I have no idea who it was. Greg. Looks like Greg disappeared. Uh-oh. Hope he's not having internet problems.
Engrish.
Jeff, can you wave your hand? Okay, you're still there. Oh, man. I was having computer issues last
토니와
night. I
로세드
still am having
페르브레카이.
DaVinci issues, but that's why I want to move things over to this one just to see if I get the same symptoms on that machine, it's going to be a DaVinci problem. If I don't get the same symptoms on that machine, then it's going to be a computer problem. So I'm kind of hoping it's a computer problem. I really am going to not be happy if it's a DaVinci problem.
So your new computer? Is it your new computer that's giving problems?
No, it's the old one, Chris, and I'm gonna bring the project in to the new one and see what happens if it still has the same symptoms as what it's doing over on the old one. I meant to get that done today. I didn't get it done. I mean, we got up late. I was watching Doug. I was trying to move data around. I knew we had to go shopping. Boy, was that fun. I think somebody suggested last night that I drop Mrs. K off and come back and pick her up in a couple hours. I am really considering doing that. I really am. We did make a list. We forgot half the stuff on the list. And when I say we, not pointing fingers or anything. Yes, Ghetto.
Maybe you come get me along the way. I'll be the company.
I'm not going to Pittsburgh to take her to Walmart to pick you up. Although,
What if I?
Tony
Looking up
Wallow
here.
I
said
think we
Wonka
were-
Wonka Wonka.
do you what, Jeff?
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Somebody mentioned this place south of the border. That's a place in Hamer, South Carolina. It's on Interstate 95. I've been past it. It's about an hour and a half from Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
Wintermute dropped a link. Let's go see what that link's all about. Oh, okay, south of the border. Pedro's weather report. Chilly today, hot tamale. All righty. I'll check that out later. Some of these are pretty funny, just glancing through them. Thank you, Wintermute.
Tony Wallow said subscribe.
Wait a minute. OBS shows subscribe. The monitoring shows Wonka 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 or whatever it now says. I think I changed it. I don't know if I heard that one or not. No, I'm live. Why is that not? Wait a minute. Am I live? Am I moving?
John Williams said Wonka Wonka Wonka.
Yeah, I'm moving. Oh, there we go. Okay, it timed out. It says there's a cooldown period. Oh, now
Tony
it
Wallow
works.
said subscribe.
Well, we know that one works. Said it again. I'll change them all to say subscribe. Speaking of subscriptions, I had achieved my number that I wanted and then some, and apparently about 100 of those were fraudulent as YouTube took them away. I'm still above my goal. I'm still sitting in good shape. Just a little disappointing. And it's going to happen. Hadn't happened in a while, but it happened. I don't know what to do. Mrs. K's not working tonight. It's a Thursday night. Yeah, it's okay, Tony. I mean, subscribers come and go like you wouldn't believe. You get 5, you lose 3. You get 10, you lose 6. I mean, it just is. It's constant. It's a constant revolving door, and that's fine. I'm now to the point where subscribers are nice. My logic is the more subscribers I have, the possibility of more views I have, and the more views I have, the more watch hours I have, and you see where I'm going with that. Instead of making 3 whole cents, I might make 4 whole cents. I'd be sure to not spend that all in one place. That was a joke in case those of you didn't figure that out. I'm out of anything to talk about. Anybody got anything? Mike, what would you like to talk about? Now I'll hand the show over to Mike Wojcik. He's taking over. Take it away, Mike.
No, don't.
I don't want to put any undue pressure on you or anything, but you are now spotlighted for everybody. Oh, jeez. I should make Doug's tomorrow. She's off again tomorrow, so that's good. Saturday, she's working. Sunday, she's working. So I don't know if we're playing golf tomorrow or what. I honestly have no idea what we're doing tomorrow. Maybe some of the yard work and housework that needs to be done around here. I keep neglecting. So if anybody doesn't have anything, I'm going to wrap it up early tonight. No? Nobody? Bill? Rich?
No.
Either of the 2 Jeffs? Not at the same time, though.
What?
Hey,
Oh yeah, dad joke still works. I like that one. I'd like to
John
open a joint
Williams
bank
said,
account
"Bye,
with you,
Ken."
someone with a lot of money. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you again, Rick, for the $15 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tony, for the 1 subscription you gave out to John Aloy Sr. That I like that. I like seeing it go to
ウィンタ
someone
ー
we
ニュー
know.
トセイドグッドバイケン
What the heck voice was that? I wonder if I get in trouble if I got a video recording of Walter Cronkite. Never mind. Calling in tonight. Walter
Engrish.
Cronkite. Yeah, well, we all know me and the English language don't get along too well. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to the homies.
OneFish26
Not
said
sure what's
goodbye,
going on
Ken.
with Greg. Usually if it's an internet issue, he sends a message out, so hopefully he didn't lose power. Jeff, are you guys having bad weather in Maryland?
no.
The storms that went through tonight were really strange. They came out of the northeast. Because we were all watching the clouds and we were like, yeah, it's not going to rain. Storms never come out of the northeast. And about that time, there he is. What happened, Greg? There he is. What happened, Greg?
Had to restart my modem.
Wow.
Yeah, even down in Louisiana, storms are kind of moving southwest. I noticed that on the radar. That's
Yeah, it
only-
was weird. I mean, they just clearly were coming out of the northeast. And, man, they were moving pretty quick there for a while. And they got past us, so we're like, we're going to be fine. And I guess we caught the tail end or the back end of all the storms because it rained really good. We started to take pictures, but we wanted to get in and out of it. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. If you want to join us on the Zoom session, and by the way, thank you, Rick, for promoting the Zoom homies on your video today. I'm about halfway through it. I will finish it up here this evening. I do appreciate you getting the word out there. Hopefully I get some emails and we get some new faces in here. If not, we'll do this every night. As the saying goes, same bat channel, same bat time. See you guys tomorrow.